stars this morning from the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. We have Alyssa Gooden and Emily Hoke. Thank you so much, you two, for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Great to see you. And you've got a couple of big events here coming up we want to find out about. But first, to kind of remind people, what is cystic fibrosis?
Yeah, of course. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic, life-threatening illness. It causes a buildup of sticky, thick mucus in the lungs that can cause recurring affections. In fact, in 1950, when the foundation was founded, most children didn't live long enough to attend elementary school.
Really?
And that's where the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation came in. It was a group of parents who came together, and their whole goal was to raise money for research and medical advancements to help their children live longer, fulfilling lives.
Wow.
As they should.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
How empowering is that? Well, Alyssa, today is 65 Roses Day.
That's right.
And for anyone who may not be familiar with it, tell us about it.
Yes, so that story goes back to the 1960s. A little boy named Ricky was 4 years old. His mother was on the phone working to raise money for cystic fibrosis, and he thought she was saying his disease was 65 roses. So that term it's an easy way for kids to describe what their illness is. Unfortunately, it's an easy thing to say. It doesn't make it any easier to live with cystic fibrosis. So our goal today is to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis, the importance of the research of the foundation and what we're doing. And today, 65 Roses, 6-5, perfect day to celebrate 65 roses. So across the foundation nationwide, we do a big push for our monthly giving program to sign up and be a member of the 65 Roses Club.
I like that. And we're seeing a lot of pictures here. Tell us, this looks like one of your events to get the word out.
That's right. These are pictures of our Great Strides events. It's actually happening this Saturday at the West Virginia Capitol in Charleston. These are some of our favorite families. They work really hard all year to fundraise, and this is our big, so you can see there, they're happy and celebrating. It's a great time for them to be able to come together.
Awesome. And Emily, talk about this because you have lots of events like this. Tell us about your personal connection here to this event.
Aaron and I have two kids. We have a son, Jasper, who's 8, and then our daughter, Holland, is 7, and she was born with cystic fibrosis. And before that, we had no idea what CF was or anything about it. We were completely clueless. So when it came back on her heel prick, they referred us to Charleston, and they explained everything to us, you know, how it's your whole body, everything is affected, and that it was very serious and that it's progressive. But they also done a good job to explain to us, you know, the CF Foundation has came so far in the past 10 years, and they were saying, you know, your daughter was born at the perfect time because of all these advancements. So they've just done an amazing job. And CF is an isolating disease because they can't be around each other because of the bacteria that grow in their lungs. They breathe it out, and they can infect somebody else. So you're not really allowed to be around each other. So being involved in the foundation, you get to connect with other parents and caregivers who know exactly what you're going through. So it's just so motivating.
Yeah, that is important when you find others who are going through this. It's like you have found your community.
Right. Yeah, and Emily, you also have an event coming up in Charleston this weekend. Tell us what it is and what kind of involvement that you're looking for with it.
Well, the event Saturday is the Great Strides, and it is at the Capitol. We walk around the block, and you take all year and raise money for it, and the kids love it. So actually the other day my nephew TJ was like, Holland, one day your CF will be cured. He is and she was like, no, I love my CF walk. So it was just so sweet. But yeah,
that's amazing. You know, with these young people, what they come up with, and how
they're
supportive
so
they are of each other.
They are.
The stuff they go through and how brave they are. It's amazing.
How is your daughter doing now?
She's doing good. She's had some, you know, serious lung infections, but she just handles everything with such grace. So she's amazing.
Wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. Well, how can we all join in your cause here? Tell us how we can sign up.
Yes, so the walk is Saturday in Charleston, and you can sign up. In fact, you can show up on walk day and walk alongside us. That's right. We call them Great Strides because the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation has made great strides in research and advancements for people living with CF. So you can register. The website's there, greatstrides.cff.org. Make sure you pick Charleston, West Virginia, not South Carolina. Might be a drive for you.
Yes.
But yes, we meet right there. Our theme this year is Candyland, so our families will come in costumes. They'll decorate their tailgate areas. We have a ball, and like Emily said, it's a celebration. Our families get to be together. Our young kids get to see adults with CF thriving, and our families who've lost loved ones to CF get to see this next generation of kids who have so much hope and so many things to look forward to because of the medications and advancements that have been made for them.
Oh, that is wonderful. Well, be sure to send us pictures of how the event goes, and we'll try to get out there and cover, but it always helps to get pictures.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Yes, we love that. We love that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.